There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them. It is a mold, and it is ready for casting. The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... Half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution. Now let us see what we have here.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson. Let us try to create an object from silver by using the mold. It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner. Done. Now I can proceed further. The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down. Done. Now I can proceed further. A homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
locked. Please escort this suspect for interrogation. The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one. And yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary. And we had hoped that... It is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was?
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
Mr. Holmes, we've cleared the corridor to the frigidarium. You can visit it now.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
All these events are bad for the baths. And my job.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstone. A hidden sign. A hidden symbol. A symbol. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination. The signs are pointing to this.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery. A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street. How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
A sack of crude salt. Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull. This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy. The fire casts a shadow upon the floor. It resembles a bull. That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea. It is very similar to the face of Mithras. Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. The pillar collapsed a long time ago. This shadow seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge. A shovel. Not from the Roman era. Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
These baths are becoming sinister.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph. Sir Rodney. Ice. Salt. Another archaeologist, most probably. Ice cream. The Pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold. Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach -20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts. I think that ice should be added first. A block of ice. I have only to use my ice pick.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
Excellent. Now we must check to ensure that it is adequately frozen. An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder. An ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground. What should we do next, Holmes?
On the sofa for the 3rd time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Mr. Holmes?
Locked.
I'm not sure that I can be helpful at the moment.
Do you have something else to ask me?
I'm trying to rest.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. We should use the... There might be something behind these leaves. I'll have to find a way of getting there. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use... Those rings on the bridge are perfect targets.
Firing a gastrophytes requires a lot of practice.
This one is ready. This one is ready. The bridge is ready. Now I must cross it.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure. We had better be careful. I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.